Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video I want to talk about another movie that I absolutely love and adore, Waiting for Guffman, written and directed by Christopher Guest, as well as co-written by Eugene Levy, starring Christopher Guest, Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, Parker Posey, Fred Willard. The list goes on and on. There are a lot of recognizable faces in this film. Essentially, it's a mockumentary. It's done in the format of a documentary, but a lot of the story is what was actually written. All of the dialogue, all of the character interviews and stuff like that is stuff that is made up on the spot, is riffed, is, improv and everything like that. And it is a balls-to-the-wall, hilarious movie in the fact that it's about a group of, small-town people who are going to be putting on a play to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Blaine, Missouri, I believe it is. And they hire a former New York playwright and director and that kind of thing, Corky, as played by Christopher Guest, as a way to make this the best, grandest show that they can put on. He is well known for making these big, extravagant, stage plays, one is Backdraft and everything like that, which almost brought the house down because he was trying to get a sense memory going, as he describes in the film, of that, that feeling of being burnt and smelling fire, and they thought there was a real fire and everything. It just, hilarity ensues when you get these people together, and you're meeting, people like Dr. Alan Pearl, as portrayed by Eugene Levy, as well as, the couple of Fred Willard and Catherine O'Hara's characters, who are supposed to be essentially travel agents, and they are also the best actors in this small town, or at least they think they are. All these people are getting signed up for this particular play, and Corky is kind of left in this position where he had to leave New York, and he wants desperately to go back. He wants to get back into that creative process that he was once in. And so it's funny and hilarious that it's to the detriment of the usual overseer of all the plays and stuff that are going on in this town that Corky was brought in to step over him and everything like that. And, it's charming in that all of the missteps that these characters take, all of the effort, the heart and soul they put into learning to become actors, learning to perform, whether it's singing, dancing in sequence and stuff like that. I mean, they're all put through the ringer, and they all have their hopes rung on high. And just when you think you're ramped up to the point that all of these characters have been sold out, all of these characters have really just been left in the wind, and they can't go anywhere. They won't have success that they want so badly. Like the best of these mockumentaries do, we follow up and we find out, well, you know what, the worst that these characters had put on their plates, they've survived, and in comical ways. When you have comic geniuses like this, again, Christopher Guest, Eugene Levy, showing her improvisational skills, which was a pleasant surprise. Parker Posey, Catherine O'Hara, Fred Willard, who is just got to be one of the most hilarious guys I've ever seen. He can make any conversation, he can make you cry from the laughter in any conversation he's having. In a follow-up movie to this Best in show, he is one of the announcers that doesn't come up until like 3/4 of the way into that film, and he's just absolutely hysterically funny. Even the cutscenes that they had at the end of the movie that didn't fit into the film on VHS, of course, I'm sure if you have it on DVD, it's somewhere in the menu, deleted scenes. He is just absolutely hilarious. And I remember him going all the way back to Fernwood TV, I think it was called, something like that, reruns of it on Nick at Night and everything. These are all classic, comedians, and they have this great way of just touching on all of the emotions, from the fear of getting on stage, the hilarity of their interactions when it either goes right or goes wrong. It makes you feel for the characters by the end when things don't quite go their way. And again, you're laughing all throughout. So, it's just a pitch-perfect movie from beginning to end for me in that mockumentary format. And it's, at least I think, I haven't seen all of Christopher Guest's, mockumentary work, but all of them, I feel like Waiting for Guffman is the pinnacle. It may be the starting point, but it's also the pinnacle in that we see some of the best performances from this catalog of actors who he has accrued in his career of making movies like this. And so, yeah, I mean, I can't more highly recommend this particular film, as with all of the Wicked flicks that have come before and will probably come after. This is one of my all-time favorite movies, and yeah, I hope you'll check it out if you've never seen it. If you have, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below what you thought of it, if it stands the test of time for you as being just a funny as hell movie as well. And so otherwise, that'll be it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.